Diane's family came to this country hoping for a better future, and yet that future always felt out of reach. One night, as Dianne was driving home from one of her many odd jobs, a single thought crossed her mind. This cannot be the American dream.
As a daughter of rice farmers in the Philippines, Dianne was a young girl when her mother taught her the importance of tithing.
We will put like 10 to 20 sacks of this rice, and we will bring it to the church. And she always tells me, the most important thing in this world is to give to God's work and to God's kingdom. As a young kid, you will never forget that. And it's a way of life.
When she moved to Portland, Oregon, she thought success would come easily in the land of opportunity.
I was very surprised that I had to take odd jobs. I had to do a waitering for a restaurant. I had to work for my cousin who had like a shipping business, a retail. And I was thinking to myself, when I drive home, I was actually crying to God and asking like, wait, is this the American dream? This cannot be it.
Her sister, who had immigrated to the States years earlier, encouraged Dianne to become a licensed insurance agent. Soon after, Dianne passed the state exam and began building her client portfolio.
It's all about them and never about me. I'm here to serve. They feel that, right? They just want to be heard. They just want to know that I care about them, that I have best intentions for them.
Through the years, her insurance business saw exponential growth. Dianne says her financial increase came as a result of what she learned from her mom about tithing.
I think it's one of God's main principle is to give to His work. Because if you do give to His work, He will bless you with such an abundance and overflowing of blessings. It's a principle. It's like 1 + 1 equals 1,000. Test God on it. And I've seen it happen over and over and over again.
In 2015, she bought land as an investment and began construction on a senior living facility. When it was completed in 2020, she had trouble obtaining the proper permit to open. With mounting financial pressure and a mortgage of $100,000 per month coming due, Dianne continued to give and trust God to provide. She got permission from adjoining landowners to reroute the traffic to the facility. Soon after, the building inspector surprised her with the permit she needed.
The guy says, I don't know what you have, but you must have something because you're the only one that made it happen. And I said, you know something? It's God. It's my Jesus that made it happen. It's my faith in Him, His goodness, His grace that made this happen.
Dianne sold the building a year later at a huge profit. She continues to expand her insurance business and finds joy in giving and supporting God's work around the world.
We are blessed to be a blessing in this world. That we're at about 30% of our income now, giving away to some nonprofit and to our church at 5F. It's a principle that is not something that is negotiable.
Dianne says the key to her financial growth and stability simply comes down to trusting God and His principles.
God is God of principles. You have to give to receive. You have to sow to reap. Test God. Keep testing Him because He will be so faithful. He never backs out on His word. He who promises always make it happen.
What an incredible story here. The daughter of rice farmers in the Philippines, and she comes here and she's really struggling, and she cries out to God that this cannot be what you intended. This cannot be what you have for me. And He shows her something absolutely incredible in the journey to then become a property developer. What an amazing thing. But she always gives honor to God. And here's the principle from Deuteronomy. Never think that it was your own strength and energy that made you wealthy. Always remember that it is the Lord your God who gives you the power to become rich. Dianne said, I learned tithing early as a child. I went after it, and I went after it. It is non-negotiable. When you have that resolution in life, wonderful things can happen because He watches over His word to perform it.